Piracy has to exist. Okay, now wait, I want to preface this by saying that this video does not aim to endorse or promote piracy. However, I do want to bring up certain topics that are in my opinion often overlooked when it comes to discussion around piracy of digital media. As an example for this video, I'm going to talk about video games, as this is the media that I myself engage with the most. Let's talk about regional pricing. This concept seems not too complicated. Just look at the country's economical state and put the price tag that's gonna make sense in that region. Let's see, I'm from Ukraine, where minimum wage is 8,000 hryvnias, which is equivalent to about $200. Okay, now let's look at the price of the latest Call of Duty game on Steam. It costs 3,300 hryvnias, which is... What the actual fuck? It's clear as day that some publishers couldn't give less of a fuck about regional pricing of their games. Seriously, how do you expect people to buy that? Your game costs almost half of minimum wage. And we are talking about Steam here, a platform where you have frequent sales, good bundle propositions and a ton of well-priced indie games that most average gamers probably won't touch, because your average gamer will most likely want to buy a console, the price of which is obviously not adapted for the region as well, and the pricing situation on PlayStation Store is not in a good state. You also have to pay for a monthly fucking subscription, and everything is a monthly fucking subscription now, and it makes me lose my mind. There is a reason PC gaming is so popular where I'm from. PC is a machine capable of many tasks, it's only one-time purchase that you can save up for and you can easily pirate stuff on it. Which is exactly what people have been doing, because they can't afford buying fucking games. Let me show you an interesting case. When Elden Ring came out in 2022, it was priced at 800 hryvnias, which is about $20. Sure, it was probably related to the war that started not long before Elden Ring's launch, and now the price is up, even though it's still better priced than many other AAA games. And hey, you know what? Everyone I know who plays video games bought it on Steam, because it was an amazingly priced game for our region. No one pirated it, because obviously people would prefer to own a licensed copy of a game on a comfortable to use platform that tracks your progress and achievements and that gives online features and community interactions. People want to buy games, they just often can't. Piracy also has another side to it, which is emulation. Arguing about moral side of emulating games on PC has been a topic of discussion for a long time now, and yeah, I agree, that topic is tricky. If you emulate a game, you pirate it. That's basically how it is, you can't argue about it. People who argue against emulation often fail to consider one very important thing, which is preservation of games. We are living in times when we, customers, have to fight for our rights to own products that we ourselves paid for. Stop Killing Games is a great example of it. We as consumers have to team up together to make government get involved, because big corporations don't give a single fuck about us and they feel like they can do whatever they want with products that we purchased from them and just show us a big fat middle finger and claim they can just shut the game down for literally no reason. I'm mentioning all that because access to many games over the years will inevitably be lost, and many companies won't bother to give players access to those older titles. So emulation might be the only way for many to come back to their favorite games that otherwise would be lost to time. One of my most beloved games of all time is Skate 3. I own the CD of it on PlayStation 3, it's also available on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. However, I don't have my PlayStation 3 anymore. I honestly have zero idea where could it be now. And I basically can't play one of my favorite games unless I somehow get access to console that with each year goes more and more out of relevancy. The more time is going to pass, the more complicated it's going to be for me to play Skate 3. And this game is not even that old, it's from 2010. And there are worse cases for games that are older. Again, I'm not saying that emulation is a perfectly fine thing, but considering how things are looking now, it might be the most powerful tool in the hands of consumers who just want to enjoy games they grew up with. Another thing I wanted to mention, which is when developers are getting fucked by the companies. There is a semi-recent case I want to use as an example about a game called Rollerdrome. I haven't played the game myself, but from what I've seen, it looks very similar to the game I love, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Rollerdrome is all about doing sick-ass tricks while listening to some awesome music, but in this game you also shoot people. So the team of developers behind the game, Roll7, were actually completely shut down by their parent company Take-Two Interactive, and the games were even delisted from Steam and other platforms for a period of time. And all of that was just for higher-ups to get a fat check. So one of the developers who worked on the game actually encouraged people to pirate their game instead of giving money to some fucks who made so many people lose their jobs. And believe it or not, but developers, unlike Corp, want you to play their games that they put so much effort and passion into. There is a similar instance with Hotline Miami 2. When it released, it got banned in Australia due to censoring. One Australian guy mailed them asking how he could play the game, even offered sending money to them through PayPal, and developers answered, "Don't bother, just pirate it." Also, just want to make it clear, they never encouraged anyone to pirate the game, it was just a response to one guy. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. I think it's clear that people all over the world want to experience art, be part of the culture, and with internet being what it is nowadays, people have so much access to so many amazing works, but in many instances they don't have the opportunity to dip their toes into all of that. Financially supporting people who put their blood and sweat into making games, music, movies is very important, but it is also important for people to just engage with the medium that might shape their interests forever. When I was a little kid, I didn't really have ways to buy games I wanted to play. Minecraft in 2012 was $30. I was still lucky to get my own simple-ass laptop, so I was not asking my mom to buy me that. So I pirated the game at the time, and it literally made me who I am today. Maybe sounds a bit dramatic, but still. Having opportunity to play so many games, many of which are still some of my favorites, made me fall in love with this medium, and my appreciation for all this hard work grew tremendously. If I hadn't been introduced to piracy, I might have never gotten into video games. So maybe piracy was a mistake after all.